Hi, I'd like to continue to share some thoughts I have, and this is my way of sharing the truth to you. I wouldn't say, don't trust everything I say, of course. Make sense of what I say, and if it doesn't ring true to you, then you could chuck it. But I do think that it's high time to actually share with each other the truth, especially with people we know. But I wish to share it with a wider audience, so I hope this does get out. I'm going to try to, when some um, insights, thoughts about how things are, when when thoughts about actions that we should take come to me, I'm going to try to release it on this channel. Okay, so hopefully this blesses you, and I hope this will bless you in the future. So today I want to just talk about, we are in a crisis time, and this crisis time uh, is a time of, you could say, crazy stuff happening. Okay, I think you've already witnessed much of it. It's coming there. I feel that there is a battle. I just not only feel, but I know that there is a battle between good and evil that's going on right now, and it's going on in a way where uh, there will be various scenarios that are put out in the media in various ways, and it would be hard to tell what's actually true if we trust the media alone, of course, and not use our own discernment to ask ourselves like whether this could be false. Then we can easily be fooled by the wrong parties. I don't believe that the governments of the world are with us. Say they're not in support of the general public. What I do believe is that it's a complicated um, it's a complicated drama that's going on between good and evil, and the evil actually has the mainstream narrative on its side, and on top of it, it has the power of institutions on its side. So I'm not going to go too much into depth about this because I suspect that something could happen to this channel if I do. So anyway, let me say this. Um, First of all, I went, I got some message from church the other day. They were talking about the book of Revelations, which is the last book of the Bible. So the pastor was trying to convey certain important messages from the book of Revelation to his um, congregation, and I got some insight from it. The first part of the book of Revelations talks about how the Spirit of Jesus was talking to the churches of the world, and there were 7 churches in the world. And I understood that the 7 churches are basically 7 churches consist of the whole of humanity, those people who follow God to some extent. Now, most of us don't follow God. In fact, practically none of us almost follow God to the extent that we should. And so what these 7 churches are they're that means like those who follow God are put into one of these 7 churches. For instance, Laodicea, the church of Laodicea, are those followers of God who are neither, they basically stay in the middle. So they actually adhere to the things of the world at the same time as adhering to certain principles of God, but they're not with God, totally with God, and therefore they're not with God. But they're also not fully of the world, and so you could say that they are a hybrid of both, but a hybrid in a way that it keeps other people from knowing God, and it keeps themselves from, actually keeps themselves like very delusional about the way the world really is, and it keeps them from moving forward in their own lives. So I'm saying that the first part of the book of Revelations concerns humanity and the seven types of humanity that follow God to a certain extent. Now, some of them follow God better in some ways than others, okay? And there are also people on this earth who don't follow God at all, basically, who don't follow God at all. And in the book of Revelations, they are labeled as the synagogue, or the synagogue of Satan. So basically, they don't follow God at all, and they go against God in almost every way. So, I mean, when I'm talking about this, it's in their spirit, and their actions stem from their spirit. So uh, the spirit that controls those people in the synagogue of Satan is satanic, and it is not based on like it does not come from the conscience that we are given. So I just want to say that they are outside of the seven churches. So those people are outside the seven churches, but humanity can be classified into the seven churches, and these are generally people who are good to generally to to a certain extent, but to God they are either lacking, which most of them are, or not lacking much at all, and who can be with God in the end. So I just want to say that it appears to be true that the end times events from the Bible are coming true. And this is my perspective. And I really would like you to listen to what I say, because things are, you could say, events are happening very quickly now. And for many people, it's going to cause a lot of stress. It can be a matter of life and death. Okay, so please listen to me. So, first of all, please try to read the first few chapters of the book of Revelations in the Bible, even if you are not Christian, okay? I don't expect that you, believe in God or believe in Jesus as yet. But I wish to share with you what I know and what I have experienced in the future. And hopefully, this will make greater and greater sense to you. So, please gain something from this insight that I have. And like I said, may you be blessed by it. Thank you.